Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just going to be doing a little bit of makeup and we're going to spill a little bit of tea, have a little bit of a gossip, kind of like just a chilled out get ready with me. I'm going to be using my Bloodlust palette for my eyes. So let's get into it. I got my new cremated mirror in. She's gorgeous. Look, it's like a soft touch matte one. Got that to go with my cremated palette because I love this palette. Perfect for like Halloween season, so I'm into it. Now I'm just going to dip into Vivid Mood. But what I want to talk about today is James Charles. Mr. I Can't Stay Out of Drama is once again in some drama. This time it's for copying merch design again. He was recently in a little bit of a thing because he kind of copied Jeffree Star's tie-dye merch. Now he's copied Ethan Klein, who does the podcast. He's copied his merch and they got into a bit of a thing on Twitter. If you didn't see what happened, I will throw up a shot of the merch that James Charles has just announced here. It's like a pastel colour block hoodie with sisters written across the front and stuff. And there were a few other colourways in the collection, but what happened was it's a very, very similar design to an already existing merch design of Ethan Klein's, which is called Teddy Fresh. And honestly, it does look copied. If you ask me, it looks the same. Here's what Ethan put out on Twitter. I know we didn't invent colour blocking, but I'm having a hard time with the new James Charles merch. It's the same exact design as Healer's. Combined with the fact that his audience is so huge, many people will assume he designed it and start accusing us of plagiarism. What do you think? He followed that up with, it's possible it's all a totally cosmic coincidence, but he used pretty much the identical colours here too. He at least moved them around a little bit. James hit back with, when you DM'd me yesterday, I sent you the original photo that inspired my collection. Explained I've never seen your brand, but also asked what you wanted me to do. You didn't reply. After last year, I vowed to keep conversations private and create solutions, not drama. James then added a second tweet. If you'd like to continue our conversation and find a solution, my DMs are still open. The girls are fighting. They're doing too much. So I just added some black liner in the top there to finish that eye. I actually just use this at the moment. It's a Poundland black liquid eyeliner, but it works fine. And do you know what? It lasts as well. So actually, it doesn't matter. You know, for me, it's a black eyeliner. And I'm just going to go in with a little bit of, what's this? Essence I Love Extreme Volume Mascara. That one. I don't always like paying a lot for things like, you know, a black eyeliner or a black mascara, because to me, those are quite like basic makeup items. You know, I'll buy a nice palette or a merch hoodie or stuff like this, but, you know, I don't want to buy like a really, really expensive mascara and eyeliner. I'm going to pop a false lash on as well, but just for now, I'm going to go and do the other eye and I will be back. Oh, we've got a visitor. Say hey, Jasper. Jasper. He's decided he's going to sit here under the bench now. Hey. Soppy boy. So the eye look is done, and now I'm just going to get on with some bronzer, if Jasper will let me. I use these lashes from Pinky Goat in the style Lulu. I've had quite a few from their brand and I quite like them. So back to Monsieur Charles. Monsieur Charles? Why did I call him that? Monsieur Charles and his copied merch. Now, I read the comments in both Ethan's and James's Twitter threads, and there were quite a lot of people agreeing that the merch did look very copied. I don't know what you guys think, but a lot of people did seem to have that attitude that it's copied. But someone actually commented that James was unprofessional for saying, oh, what can I do about it, sort of thing. But let's be honest, you know, this isn't the only thing that James Charles has been called out for recently. He's also been called out for partying in a pandemic, when he put an apology at the end of one of his videos saying, oh yeah, I'm not going to do this again, this was really irresponsible. He so did not mean it. He didn't mean it because, look, he's out again partying with Paris Hilton. No mask, you know, him or her. So, like, you know, they're still being irresponsible, not giving a care what their millions of fans think, or what they're teaching their millions of fans. We're in a global pandemic, you know. Some of these influencers really need to start being more responsible and more thoughtful about how they're using their platform and what they're putting out to the world. This is teaching all their young fans that it's okay to go and party without masks, all that stuff, you know. How many of James's fans are young people? A lot of them, right? And they're going to look at James, you know, the 12, 13, 14-year-olds who idolise James are going to look at this and think, oh, hey, it's okay for me to do that too. I mean, in the UK, it's not quite as bad as in the States, but, you know, in the States, the numbers of COVID cases are rising. So, really, James, you know, you need to be more responsible, guy. Like, it's all very well to put a stupid little notepad apology at the end of one of your YouTube videos, but that's meaningless if you go out and then do the same thing. Here you are again, partying without a mask. Are you dumb? Blush, I'm going to go in with a little bit of Stargaze from the Mani MUA Lunar Beauty, rather, Moon Prism Blush Palette. But, you know, some of these influencers, I swear, they are so entitled, because James was not the only one who's seen out partying recently. We've had Tana Mojo as well. But not only her. I tell you who else is one of the worst offenders? Cole Carrigan. He's been seen out partying last night. Let me pop a clip in here for you. Here you go, look, they're in an Uber or a car without a mask, you know, just casual, falling all over each other. Then it's on to another club, because, you know, this is exactly what you should be doing during a global pandemic. Honestly, like, how stupid and irresponsible have you got to be partying like that with everything that's going on right now? Like, I don't know about you, but I would quite like to get back to normality. And if people like these idiots don't stop going out partying, then hey, we're not going to get back to normality. It's going to continue for years and years and years. Like, it's bad enough that this year's sucked because of the pandemic. Like, are you really going to make the next year, 2 years, whatever, suck too because you wanted to go out and have a party? Talk about entitled. Highlighter is Jeffree Star Cosmetics Princess Cut. I love this one. It's one of my favourites. But yeah, honestly, if you're an influencer with a massive platform and this is what you're teaching your fans right now, you deserve to catch the Rona. Seriously, you and all your little friends that you go partying with, you deserve to catch the goddamn Rona. Another really, like, weird thing that I saw was this anti-masking protest. I'm like, only in America, you know, like, we've not had any of that over here, luckily, in the UK. But how are people going to say they can't breathe wearing a face covering? Really? Like, again, that just seems like people being really entitled. You know, only in America, because really, we've not had any of that over here. None whatsoever. So, like, I was really surprised when I saw this little clip of people walking through what looked like, I don't know, a Target or a Walmart over there. And they were basically kind of recruiting people for their little anti-mask protest. I was like, What the hell is going on? Like, what sort of example is that setting the younger generation? And they even had some kids in their protest. I'm like, what are you teaching these children? You know, honestly. Teaching them to risk everyone else's health because you don't want to put something on your face? Selfish bastards. Okay, which colour for lips? Don't know, I kind of think that matches the eye. That's a little bit different. And that's a little bit darker, and we've got quite a bit of dark here. Oh, I don't know now. Choices. I think I might try this first, and then if I don't like it, I can switch it. But aside from that, the other thing I saw was Trisha Paytas, God love her, wearing like an Israel t-shirt, Jewish jewellery, going to a Jewish like market. And it made me laugh because she said, oh, it's okay, my boyfriend's Israeli. And I'm like, Trish, hun, again. Okay guys, I've got a few errands to go and run in town, some little things to go and do. So I'm gonna leave this video here. Take care, stay safe, stay well, and thank you for watching if you've made it this far. Love you guys. See you soon. Mwah. Bye bye.